Lost my roar.
Who's that hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal, the jitterbug. Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug.
That witch certainly wants those ruby slippers.
Where's she? Where's the witch?
Look at that.
Oh, look! It's the gates of the Emerald City! Oh, but we must!
I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not know how. But she's Dorothy. The witch is Dorothy? Well, that makes a difference. Wait here, I'll announce you at once. Did you hear that? He'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brains.
I can barely hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. If I were king of the forest.
Not quite. We came a long way for nothing. I thought I was going home.
Don't cry, Dorothy.
Auntie Anne was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. Oh, Professor Marvel said she made me sick. She made me dying, and it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself, never.
Please, don't cry anymore. I'll get you into the wizard somehow. Come on, I had to do myself once. Oh, he's just scared again.
Don't you know the wizard's going to give you some courage?
I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Oh, then we'll ask him for you.
I'd sooner wait outside.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
What's the matter?
somebody go my tail.
Oh, you did it yourself.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
I am Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you for
Silence.
Jiminy Crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
It's me.
You dare to come to me for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of calamitous junk.
You see, back we were walking down that yellow brick road.
Quiet!
Oh!
And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain? You billing bailed bovine fodder.
Yes, Your Majesty. I mean, Your Excellency. I mean, Your Wizardry.
Enough! And you, Lion.
You should be ashamed of yourself, frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper. The beneficent of Oz has every intention of granting your request.
What's that? What'd he say?
But first you must prove yourselves worthy of performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant your request. Now go.
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
You captured the girl and her dog? Such a good little monkey. Bring me the dog. What a nice little dog. Nico, it's rare manners. It's time to entertain our guests. Bring me the girl. What an unexpected pleasure, my dear. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
What are you going to do with my dog? Give him back to me.
All in good time, my pretty, all in good time.
Please, give me back my dog.
Certainly, when you give me those slippers.
But the good witch of the north told me not to.
Very well, Nico, my pet, tie a rock around the mangy little dog's neck and toss him in the river. We can all watch him drown.
No, you can have your old slippers. Just give me back Toto.
Such a good little girl, I knew you'd see reason. Oh, the slippers, what have you done with them? Give them back.
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. Can I still have my dog?
No, fool that I am! I still remember, those slippers won't come off as long as you're alive.
What are you going to do?
It's not what I'm going to do that's worrying me. It's how I'm going to do it. These things must be done delicately. Run, Toto, run! Catch me, fool!
He got away. He got away. Haunted forest. Witch's castle 1 mile.
I'd turn back if I were you.
That's the best news I've ever heard.
Oh, no, you don't.
You know something? I believe there's spooks around here.
That's ridiculous. Spooks? That's silly.
Don't you believe in spooks?
Why only?
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks.
You'll believe in more than that when I'm finished with you. Welcome to the haunted forest. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. Who's that? Who's that? Very lovely slippers, aren't they, Nico? Now be a good boy and invite a few of your friends to the party.
If I had a heart, I think it'd be beating faster.
Now bring me that girl or dog to my castle. Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. Take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all. Now fly, fly! Bring me the girl or dog. Now fly, fly, fly!
They captured Dorothy and Toto. You've got to do something.
It's Toto. Where have you been?
What's he saying?
The wicked witch Dorothy locked in her tower.
Oh, I hate to think of Dorothy in that awful place. We've got to get her out.
Don't start crying now. We haven't got the oil can with us, and you've been squeaking enough as it is.
What's that? What's that?
Oh, they're windies. The witch guards.
Get away! Get away!
I've got a plan how to get us in there.
He's got
And
plans.
you're
curl. That's right, keep marching, keep marching.
You haven't forgotten your old pals, have you?
Oh, I knew you'd come. I just knew it. But how did you manage it?
Well, Scarecrow had the idea.
And the lion wrote him down.
And Tin Man somehow knew exactly where to find you.
Oh, Toto!
Did I hurt you?
No, I'm all right. But we've got to get out of here.
Going so soon? Why? My little party's just beginning. Dart, seize them! Bring them on the Rosie, pocket full of spears. Thought you'd ought to be pretty foxy, didn't you? Well, I'm going to start in on you right here, one after another. And the last to go will see the first three go before her, and your mangy little dog too. Where to begin? How about a little fire scarecrow?
I'm burning! I'm burning! Help! Help! I'm burning!
Oh, you cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting, melting! Oh, what a world, what a world! Who would have thought that a little girl like you could destroy non-beautiful wickedness? Oh, look out! Look out! I'm going! Oh, oh!
She's dead. You've killed her. I didn't mean to. It was just he was on fire.
Hail to Dorothy, the wicked witch is dead! Hail to Dorothy, the wicked witch is dead!
The broom. May we have it? Yes, please. Take it with you. Thank you. Now we can go back to the Wizard of Oz and tell him the wicked witch is dead.
The wicked witch is dead! Ding dong, the witch is dead, witch'll witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go, behold, 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 yo ho. Let's open up and sing, and ring the bells out. Ding dong, the merry-o, sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead.
Why have you come back?
We've brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. So we'd like you to keep the promise, if you please, sir.
Go away. Come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Now go before I lose my temper. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
You'd better be good enough to send Dorothy back to Kansas.
What about the heart that you promised Tin Man?
And the courage you promised Cowardly Lion.
And Scarecrow's brain.
But you've got them. You've had them all the time.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Of course. Why, Scarecrow? Anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers and have no more brains than you. But they got one thing you haven't got. A diploma.
A diploma?
Gee! Oh, yes. Therefore, I hereby confer you upon the honorary of the THD,
THD?
Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square root of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of any side. Oh, joy, rapture! I've got a brain! How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine lion friend, you are under the delusion that you want to run away from danger. You have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes and have no more brains than you. But they got one thing you haven't got. A medal. Therefore, in conspicuous bravery upon wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross.
The Triple Cross!
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized tin friend, you want a heart? You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Of course. Back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they got one thing you haven't got. testimonial.
Did you hear that? A testimonial.
Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I award you with a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but how much you are loved by others.
It takes.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Oh, I don't think there's anything in that bag for me.
The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her myself.
But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
I'm an old Kansas man myself, premier balloonist to the Miracle Morning Carnival Company, until one day the balloon failed and returned to the fair.
It did?
Yes, and the wind changed and floated down to the heart of this noble city where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Oh.
And in that balloon, you and I will return back to the land of E Pluribus Unum.
Did you hear that? He's going to take me home.
And here's our balloon now. I now hereby decree that the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion shall rule my stead. Obey them as you would me. Release the balloon.
Oh, Toto, come back here. Wait.
Dorothy, we're taking off.
Oh, wait, come back.
I can't. I don't know how it works. Bye, folks.
Don't go without me. No, I'll never get home.
Look, there's someone who can help you.
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have? Then why didn't you tell her that before?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I've learned that it's not enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Aunt Anne. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desires again, I won't go any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that all?
That's right.
But that's so easy. I should have gone before you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
She had to find it out for herself. Now, those magic ruby slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Now?
Whenever you wish.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry, you'll rest so dreadfully. Here, here's your oil can.
Now I know I've got a heart because it's breaking you.
Goodbye, Lion. I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
I would have never found it if it wasn't for you.
Oh, Scarecrow, I think I'll miss you the most.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times and think to yourself, there's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Dorothy, Dorothy, dear, it's Aunt Em, darling. Aunt Em, it's you.
Hello? Anybody home? I came to check because I heard the little girl got caught in the big. Oh, she seems all right now.
She's had quite a big bump on her head. We thought for a moment there she's going to leave us.
But I did leave you, Uncle Henry. And I tried to get back for days and days.
There, it was just a silly dream.
Remember me, your old pal, huh? Me, Hickory? You couldn't forget my face, could you?
But it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you, and you, and you, and you were all there. that you couldn't have been, couldn't you? We dream of lots of silly things. No, Aunt Em, it was a real, truly live place. And I remember that some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. But just the same, all I kept saying to everybody was I want to go home. And they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but anyways, Toto, we're home. Home! And this is my room, and you're all here. And I'm never going to leave here ever, ever again. Because I love you all. And oh, Aunt Em, there's no place like home.
spend the last 3 years with her because it's been absolutely amazing, and she's really prepared us for coming up to the high school and doing it all again for the next 4 years. So thank you, Miss Edwin.